Que pasa YouTube? 6-Foot Hacks here. Happy guys, today week 3 of the Battle Union, and this week we are facing the Long Island Golducks, coached by Trevor, aka Sheer Force YouTube. Now, looking at his squad, he actually did not bring the tank growth. What? Why? Holy crap, okay. So he literally brought everything I was expecting except for tank growth. Like, if you guys saw my team building video, which a link to that is on the top corner over there. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hammer that like button down below. And just... Oh, okay, so I'm just happy to not see Ninetales. So that's really good. Tell him to have good luck, have fun as well. Okay, so... Leads. He could lead off with Galvantula, is what I'm thinking. He's got to have rocks on Garchomp or the Aerodactyl. I really just want to lead my Seismitoad, honestly, because I want to get up rocks ASAP. Yeah, because there's a chance he'll lead off with the Galvantula more than likely. So, he didn't bring Tangrowth. Tangrowth was like the one thing I was so scared of. That Delmise could very well be like Anchor Shot Toxic maybe, so I really have to be careful with that. I really have to be careful with that. Alright, so let's get this started. So he's going to be leading off with the Galvantula, just as I expected, as I'm going to be leading off with the Richter here. Now, he more than likely is going to go for either the Energy Ball. Oh, a Nerve. I forgot all about a Nerve. Uh-oh. Okay. That is actually problematic. That is problematic. Oh, that is really problematic. Oh, if he's not Life Orb, we live one Energy Ball. We live one Energy Ball if he's not Life Orbed. I'm still just going to get up my rocks. This is a really risky play. I hope the sound is playing for you guys. I hope it's not too loud. Hold on. Let me turn it down. Okay, so good. He did just end up getting up his webs here. He did just end up getting up his webs, which means I get up my rocks turn 1. Okay, good. So I was a little bit scared there. I almost switched out into my Reggie Steel. Good thing I didn't. So by getting up these rocks, I can hopefully force him to either defog, or the turn that he's going to waste spinning them away, I can use to my advantage. So here, I really don't want to stay in against this thing now because he could go for the Energy Ball. So I'm going to switch right into my Registeel. And I most likely am going to go straight for the Toxic. Oh, okay. So, really good play there on his part. Really good play there on his part. But I see he's not Life Orbed. I see that he's not Life Orbed, so that's really good to know. Let's see. He could bring in Victini. That could be a little bit of a nuisance. Barbossa is indeed this right here. This Delmise. So I should be able to just go for a Toxic against this. I don't really know what this is going to do to me outside of spinning. I almost stayed in there with my Seismitoad. I really thought about it. I really thought about it. But Unnerve was something I was not expecting. So he's got to have the Bug Buzz, Thunder, Sticky Webs, and definitely Energy Ball. No, he's got Volt Switch, Webs, Bug Buzz, and maybe Thunder? So he may not have Thunder, or he may not have Energy Ball. Either way, though, getting off this Toxic on the Barbossa is really nice, because now we're going to be able to wear it down accordingly. I could see him maybe wanting to switch out here. Because what can Delmise do to me? Hold on. I honestly don't know what Delmise could do. Like Earthquake maybe? That would actually be a little bit annoying now that I think about it. I'm thinking about maybe pulling a double switch back into my Seismitoad, scouting out for the Earthquake. Because he definitely has to have the Anchor Shot, I want to say. But the downside of that is that he could potentially he could trap my Seismitoad and then Power Whip me, which would be really, really bad. I almost want to double Toxic, but I don't want to waste the Shuckaberry on my Registeel. And Guerrero is too aggressive of a switch in this early on in the match. I think I'm going to bring in my Shaman here. I'm going to bring in Shaman here, see what he wants to do. See what he wants to do. So webs are going to be a little bit annoying in this matchup. They're going to be really annoying, actually. So he has the Shadow Claw, which we're able to easily take. That did 0. So he's got Shadow Claw, Rapid Spin. He could still have the Anchor Shot, is what I'm fearing. But Toxic is starting to wear him down. So I'm really thinking about pulling a switch back into my Registeel on this one, because he doesn't have the Earthquake, which means he can't get rid of my Shuckaberry. And he most likely is just Assault Vest, because I don't see him having Leftovers. And he doesn't have the Lumberry, unless I missed Leftovers, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. Pretty sure I didn't miss Leftovers. So I think I am going to pull the switch back into my Registeel on this one. Because we do have the Ice Punch, so we can pressure his Dhelmise, and if he feels comfortable in getting a switch into the Garchomp, then we do a solid 50% to that. Like 50, 60%. And as long as we're above 50% HP, we can live one Earthquake from the Garchomp, so it's going to be really good. So he did end up staying in here. I want to see what he's going to go for. No, he switched. Okay, so am I still faster than him? D-Longe is okay. That's fine with me. We do have the Rock Slide. What would he do here? He's definitely gonna Volt Switch into either Victini or the Garchomp, is what I want to say. It's really a 50-50 on what I should go for right now. It's either go for Rock Slide or Ice Punch, predicting the switch, but if I get it incorrectly, that's going to be bad for me. So I think Toxicking is probably the best middle ground play that I have right now. Unless he brings in Golbat, which could be really, really annoying, actually, the more that I think about it. Because he's got Volt Switch and Webs, and he definitely has the Energy Ball if he has Unnerve. So his last move is either Bug Buzz or Thunder. And I'm banking on it being Bug Buzz, because I don't think he would have Thunder if he doesn't have Compound Eyes. Oh, it's really just a 50-50 on this one. Because he's got a Volt Switch. He has to Volt Switch. And he's seen that I've already had Toxic. So he could bring in the Golbat is what I'm thinking. Earthquake is probably what he may expect me to go for, so he could bring in the Garchomp. I think I'm going to Ice Punch on this one. Because I know if I Ice Punch, he's going to bring in Victini. And if I Rock Slide, he's going to bring in the Garchomp. I'm going to Ice Punch on this one. I'm going to Ice Punch on this one, really hoping that he brings in the Garchomp. Because he's already seen that I have Toxic. So I don't think he's going to want to bring in Victini, because we could definitely go for something like Earthquake or the Rock Slide. And he may not bring in the Golbat either. So let's see if this is going to be the Garchomp. Toxicking, I think, still may have been the better play just because it's the middle ground play. But I'm trying to get this prediction correctly off the bat to weaken Garchomp. That way it's not as big of an issue to us. He's not going to bring an Aerodactyl. And if he brings back in the Dhelmise, then we Ice Punch that as well. So, yeah, there's still a chance he may bring in Victini. There's a slight chance he'll still bring in Victini, but I'm saying that Golbat or the Garchomp is probably his better switch in. And he did unfortunately get a crit there with that Volt Switch. I'm not sure if that's going to end up mattering too much. Golf Wang is the Golbat. Okay, so he did end up bringing the Golbat there. As I'm just going to smack him with the Ice Punch. Oh! I'm not even going to lie to you guys when I was thinking I could freeze this. I was really thinking, I was like, I'm going to get a freeze here. Okay, well, that actually really sucks for him. I'm not going to lie. That actually really, really sucks for him. That really, really sucks for him. That's really lucky on our part there. So it's a good thing I didn't go for the Toxic, obviously. But I didn't want that freeze, man. I'm sorry. Plus, hey, he could unthaw this turn. Knowing my luck, he'll unthaw, so it's fine. It's probably not even that big of a deal. It's probably not even that big of an issue. He's gonna unthaw. Watch. No, okay. Funny enough, I think it was him who got frozen with his Tangrowth week 1, but then he got a freeze to pay back his week 1 opponent. So who knows? He could definitely get another free. Well, no, he doesn't have anything to freeze, but he could hack us later in the match. He could hack us later in the match. But I'm just gonna take this chance to get on my webs, not my webs, my rocks again. I really wanted to defog. I mean, knock off there. I really wanted to knock off there. And like I said, we can live 1 energy ball from this because he's not life orbed. He's definitely not life orbed. But do I want to risk staying in is the question. Not really. I really don't want to stay in on this one. Because he's, yeah, like I said, he has to have energy ball and bug buzz. That's like the only things that would make sense at this point. And then he can just Volt Switch back into Barbossa. But then at that point, he's going to be taking Rocks and Toxic as well. But if we take another Volt Switch on Registeel, we may not be able to live an Earthquake from Life Orb Garchomp, which could be a little bit annoying. We don't have Scald, so that's good. Like, even if I had knocked off there, it wouldn't have benefited us too much because we're not going to be doing much damage to the Galvantula. So yeah, I am going to have to switch out here. I am EV'd to live Energy Ball, but I don't want to take the hit. Oh, he's got Giga Drain. Okay, yeah, we can definitely take a Giga Drain then. Okay. We can definitely take Giga Drain then. Do I Rock Slide this turn then? Because he could think that he's comfortable in switching into Victini. And revealed the Ice Punch already. Yeah, I'm going to Rock Slide on this one. I'm going to Rock Slide on this one. Because he could want to bring in Victini. So unfortunately, we are now out of range of where we can live an Earthquake from Garchomp, even after Shucka Berry if it's Life Orb. So that could be a little bit annoying. And he does end up bringing in Barbossa. I need to get up my rocks, man. Like, rocks are going to be really huge in this matchup. So, I didn't think he would switch right into Delmize. Like, that was a really aggressive play on his part. I don't agree with that, just because Ice Punch definitely could have done a lot more damage than what Rock Slide just did. If I bring in my Tauros here... Actually, could I just bring in my Infernape? The only downside to Infernape... Actually, no. I definitely think making the hard switch into Tauros here is probably my better play. Hold on. How slow is this thing? Because even after webs... Yeah, after webs, we should definitely outspeed this. Okay, yeah, we're definitely faster than this. But he could very well just be max HP. So unfortunately, Fire Blast, even after Toxic, isn't going to quite knock him out. So he could just spin here freely, which is what I may have to let happen. Because we can still get up rocks later in the match, if anything. So this is a good thing about getting up rocks, is that we pressured him into bringing in the Delmize. And now I should be able to go for the Ice Punch. If he switches into the Victini, that's fine. Ice Punch isn't going to knock him out. But it is going to do enough, as he does go for the spin. So that's really nice. That's really good for us. Unfortunately, Galvantula is turning into an issue again. That Galvantula is still a really big problem. That Galvantula is still a really, really big problem. So I can Rocks on Aerodactyl and Golbat with my Seismitoad. If I can, I just have to weaken everything for my Necrozma to be able to come in and get up the Trick Room, so late game I can sweep with it potentially. I need to weaken Victini more, because it needs to be at around 60%, I think. So I'm just going to Ice Punch again. I don't want to risk a potential miss. And I could see him maybe trying to switch, but no, he is just going to leave in the Dhelmise for Death Fodder, which means he could get a free switch into the Garchomp, which could be a huge problem if it is Inferno Overdrive. So I really have to watch out for that. So the good thing about this is that Shaman can now just freely spam Leech Seed, and then as soon as I get up my rocks again, they're going to be here for the remainder of the game. Radical is the Garchomp. Yeah. Do I make the switch though? Shaman is my only answer to this. But if I lose Registeel, then I lose my only switch into Galvantula, which in itself could be a huge problem. If he knocks me out here with Earthquake, I could bring in Shaman or bring in Seismitoad to try and get up rocks again. And then from there, I could get a free switch into Shaman. Is what I'm thinking. Hold on, let me see. How much does Galvantula do to us? Oh, this is really annoying. He's probably going to expect me to switch too. Do I risk the Iron Head here? I mean the Ice Punch. If I make that play... Again, this is just another 50-50. I'm going to Ice Punch. I feel like this may have been a bad play. I really feel like this may have been a bad play because we're not going to live this Earthquake. I don't think we live this Earthquake anymore. No, that's dropping too fast. So let's see if he's Life Orb. If he's Life Orb, this thing is actually a little bit easier for us to deal with. No, okay, so he could be Inferno Overdrive then. I'm bringing Shaman on this one. He's got to have the Inferno Overdrive. That's like the only thing I can think of as to why he wouldn't have Life Orb. And I don't think we live a hit either. Oh, this is really, really bad. I feel like I'm definitely not playing as good as I could play. We don't live in Inferno Overdrive. We really don't. I know we don't. Depending on which spread... Depending on which one it is, we may live. Because we live the Z move. If it's Dragon. If it's Fire Blast and he's naive, we can maybe live. We can maybe live. I'm gonna HP Ice on this one. I'm gonna HP Ice on this one as he switched out. Okay, so maybe that's Scarf Chomp. Okay. Okay. If that's Scarf Chomp. Okay, so this is really good. I needed to break the sash on this Galvantula. I absolutely needed to break the sash on Galvantula. And I'm gonna go for Protect just to scout out to see if he's got the Bug Buzz or not, because he's got Giga Drain, Volt Switch, and Webs. I need to see what that final move is. So let's see. It's gotta be Bug Buzz. It's gotta be Bug Buzz. It is Bug Buzz. Alright, okay. So it's a good thing I didn't make the Protect play there, because otherwise we could have been in a worse scenario. We know he's not Life Orbed. Bug Buzz does 58 to 70%, unfortunately. Seed Flare is not doing much damage back. It's a matter of, do I want to risk bringing in Infernape? Because Infernape still puts in a lot of work against his team. With the proper predictions, Infernape can put in a lot of work against his team. And then, unfortunately, Reggie still went down. Seismitoad can't live Bug Buzz plus Energy Ball. We're in a really tough spot right now. We're in a really, really tough spot right now. I'm going to Leech Seed, I think. I'm going to Leech Seed just because we need to gain back HP and stay at a solid amount of HP. And even if he wants to switch out on my predicted Protect, that's not too bad for us. Because he could feel comfortable in switching into his Victini on this turn. I definitely still think Protect is the better play. Just because we're still going to wear him down and we're still going to gain back lefties. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, so I did expect him to want to make this play. That's not a bad play at all for him to do. Not a bad play for him at all to do. And like I said in my team building video, this has to be a specially based Victini. So I'm going to Protect, see exactly what he does want to do. If he's banded, that could be a little bit scary, but that may actually work in our favor. That may actually work in our favor. I need to get rocks up, man. I need to absolutely get up my stealth rocks. Because that Galvantula just can't be roaming the field like this. So I know the full set from Galvantula. I need to get off damage on this Victini. We OHKO the Garchomp with our Z move from Necrozma, but at the same time, we may need that Z move for his Aerodactyl. So let's see what he's going to go for here. V-Crit, okay. So he does have a V-Crit. Okay, so this, if this is banded, this could be bad actually, now that I think about it. Because we may not get up webs. I mean, we may not get up rocks. We could very well not get up rocks here. Is it worth losing Shaman? Hold on, let me see. Because in theory, Aerodactyl can't do anything to us. To Necrozma is what I mean. And at level 50, Psychic does 55 to 65. And Shattered Psychic knocks him out. Garchomp is Scarfed is what I'm thinking. And we do 51 to 60% to that. And we can eat Earthquakes and Outrages and Dragon Claws. So I almost want to leave Shaman in here for Death Water. Just to get rocks up with Toad. But then that means I may not be able to Pursuit Trap Victini. Yeah, because Banded V-Crate knocks out Seismitoad. And if he Grass Knots or Energy Balls here, then he's going to burn it on the first turn that we switch in, and then he's going to knock us out anyways. And Shaman is too passive right now in this matchup, I think. It's way too passive in this matchup. So I'm just going to leave in my Shaman here. As he switched, okay. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. That's really good. That's really, really good. It's really, really good. So, this means he's definitely choiced. He's definitely choice banded. And now we're going to be out of range of where the Bug Buzz is going to knock us out. And we're wearing down this Galvantula, which doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, I need to get a switch into my Seismitoad to get up my Stealth Rocks. Seismitoad, Richter. Galvantula is not Life Orbed. And he's got the Giga Drain. Oh, no, yeah, because we don't have Brindleberry. So... Yeah, if he gets a mid-roll, if he gets 2 mid-rolls with Giga Drain and Bug Buzz, he does knock out my Seismitoad. If I try and switch it in here. At the same time, I kind of want to bring in NECROZMA. Bug Buzz is doing too much still. Yeah, that's a clean to a KO potentially. And both Tauros and Infernape are minus Spadef natures. I may just protect here, honestly. As much as I don't want to, I may just go for the protect. Or I guess Seed Flare wouldn't be bad either. I think I'll be aggressive on this play in Seed Flare. So he does go for the Bug Buzz. And he gets a crit. That crit actually did matter. We would have lived that. But I did freeze him. So I guess it is kind of fair. As I have to get up my rocks. I have to get up rocks. I have to get up stealth rocks. Because right now rocks are going to be our winning factor. So I'm just going to stealth rock here. We can live with Giga Drain. He's still not going to be in range of where he can survive a Psychic from NECROZMA after Trick Room. And I need to get that residual damage on Victini first of all. So yeah, we can live this easily. We're able to chew that hit, which is really great. Able to chew that. He does unfortunately get brought back up to a solid amount of HP, but that's fine. Because at this point, I'm just setting up NECROZMA to sweep. More than likely be able to sweep. I could make the aggressive switch out. Let's see. Infernape doesn't appreciate a Volt Switch though. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. And then what? He Volt Switches into either Aerodactyl or Garchomp. At this point, the way I'm playing out the match in my mind, either Garchomp or Aerodactyl is going to remain at full HP. Which could be really, really annoying. One of them is going to remain at full HP. So I may make the aggressive switch into Infernape. This way I can save Richter for fodder. Because if I bring in Infernape after he knocks me out, I have nothing to sack off to Victini. So yeah, this is a really aggressive play. This is a really aggressive play, but I think it's going to help us out in the long run. I definitely think it's going to help us out in the long run. If he Volt Switches here, that's a phenomenal play. And he Giga Drains. Okay, good. He ends up Giga Draining. We do have the Leech Seed on him as well. So as long as I don't miss Stone Edge, we should be good. As long as I don't miss Stone Edge, we should be good. Would he risk Garchomp though? I mean, honestly, getting off damage on Garchomp. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe HP Icing isn't bad at all, actually. Yeah, because Flare Blitz isn't going to put him in range of where we can knock him out. Yeah, I'm going to HP Ice on this play. Okay, that's fine. I knew he would Volt Switch. I'm hoping he either brings in the Garchomp. Oh, he could have sacked off Golbat too. He could be trying to sack off Golbat too. Damn it. That crossed my mind. That really did cross my mind. That looks like it's a 2-hit KO. Flare Blitz should knock this out. Yeah, Flare Blitz should knock this out. So it did suck that we got the freeze on that Golbat, because it definitely did help us out. So down it goes. Garchomp, like I said, if Garchomp is still Scarfed, that's fine. That's fine, honestly. Because that means he's not going to be doing much to our Necrozma with Earthquake. We can still win this. We can still win this. I'm definitely not in too bad of a position. Hello? Okay, so I think something happened with my audio. I really hope it's been picking up. I really hope it's been picking up the audio so far. So in comes the Garchomp. I can definitely just Mach Punch this, I think. Gonna Mach Punch this. Okay, so it's weakened now, which is nice. So we're gonna see what he wants to do. Let's see. Just Earthquake, okay. I may have to bring a Necrozma here. Oh, Victini could win him this match, actually, now that I think about it. Me not being able to weaken Victini could be really, really bad. That could be really, really bad. I really wish I had Double Dance Necrozma now. Because if this was like Iron Defense Calm Mind, I would definitely win this matchup easy. Do I want a Z-move though is the question right now. Not really. I'm gonna Psychic. Oh, he Swords Dance. Okay, this could actually be really bad. This could be really, really bad. This is really, really bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, this is really, really bad. Oh, this is not good. If he's outraged, he knocks us out. If he's outraged, he knocks us out. He could have just won the match here. I should have Trick Roomed. I should have Trick Roomed. I really should have Trick Roomed. I think we may have lost, guys. I think we may have just lost. I think we may have just lost. This is not good. This is not good. This is really not good. This is really not good. I need to hope that I can live whatever move he wants to go for. I need to hope I can live whatever move he wants to go for in Trick Room. Like, Trick Rooming is my last shot. He lived! And I get up the Trick Room. Okay, good. So now, Dark Pulse should knock him out. Yeah, he's definitely in range of where Dark Pulse knocks him out. Oh, we can maybe win? I want to say maybe, just maybe, maybe, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I honestly don't know. We're in a really tough spot. Like, if I had Trick Room there, I definitely think that would have been the better play, because then I could have gone for the Shattered Psyche and then got rid of Garchomp, keeping Necrozma at full HP, allowing us to save Seismitoad. I think I may have choked there by going straight for the Psychic. I really think I may have choked by going for the Psychic turn 1. He can still win this. He can still win this. He can definitely still win this because we didn't weaken Victini. And we really needed to weaken Victini. We really, really needed Victini to get weakened in order for us to potentially have one with NECROZMA. I'm like trying to play scenarios out in my head. I think we may have a slight chance to win, but it's not looking that good, guys. Oh man, I really wanted to win this matchup too. I really wanted to win, but hey, if we lose this week, then we will definitely beat Trevor next time. But the downside of that is that we lose our #1 spot in the Moon Division, and we take our first L. I really messed up by not Trick Rooming turn 1. Oh, excuse me. I really messed up by not Trick Rooming turn 1. But then at that point, he would have been able to bring in... Yeah, well, actually, maybe. Maybe. So in comes the arrow. This is going to die to Shattered Psyche, for sure. Actually, should I try a Moonlight? No. No, 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 because Moonlighting isn't going to help us out at all. It's not going to help us out at all. It's not going to help us out at all. So I need to go for the Shattered Psyche here. If he has Protect, then that's going to be really bad, but I don't expect him to have the Protect. I really don't expect him to have the Protect. If we get rid of this Aerodactyl, maybe we can win? Depending on how long the Trick Room stays up. We may have a chance to win. Maybe. Just maybe. Like, this match came down to a lot of 50-50s, man. Like, there were a lot of 50-50s. So yeah, we should definitely knock him out with the Shattered Psyche here. We're max special attack. After rocks, he's definitely gonna get knocked out. Even if he didn't Mega Evolve. Not sure why. Maybe he knew he would get knocked out. But down goes the arrow. Maybe we can win. Maybe we can win. Because that was the second turn of Trick Room. No! No, I don't think we do win. Oh, no, I don't think we win. I don't think we win. I don't think we win. Like, I'm playing, like, so many scenarios in my head, guys. Like, we may win or we may not win. If he had kept Aerodactyl and that was his last Pokemon, he wouldn't have been able... We wouldn't have been able to beat it with Tauros. Oh, this is a tough spot right now. Oh. Oh. This is not good. We don't knock out Victini either. I have to Dark Pulse. That's really my only play. That's literally the only play I can make. I have to Dark Pulse. I don't want to get the flinch, but it would help out. As he V-creates... We have one turn of Trick Room left. We have one turn of Trick Room left. If Tauros can live a hit from Galvantula, I think we may win. We may win if we can live a Bug Buzz from Galvantula. So he's definitely in range of where rocks knock him out. We definitely outspeed him. No, what if he's Scarfed? Oh, please don't be Scarfed. Please don't be Scarfed. Yes! Okay, good. We may win, guys. We may win. We may win. We may just win. We may just win. We may just win. We can maybe actually just win. So I have to hit rock climb. I have to hit this rock climb because we live a bug buzz unless he crits us. It literally comes down to this. Trick Room is gone. He outspeeds us. And it comes down to whether or not we hit rock climb or fire blast. Come on, Tauros, you just debuted for the Durham Druddigons. Don't fail me now, buddy. We can live this bug buzz. We can live. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh, down it goes. Oh, and we just barely pull out the 1-0. Holy crap. Holy crap. That game was too intense. Okay, so he said he didn't have the Megastone on Aerodactyl, but I don't know if that may have changed the match outcome. See, now I don't feel as comfortable with this win because what if he had, I mean, well, let's look at it like this. If he had brought in Aerodactyl anytime sooner, then I wouldn't have had to waste my Shattered Psyche on the Aerodactyl, and I guess I could have saved it for the Garchomp. After he had Swords Danced? Because in that way, I could have knocked out Garchomp as he SD'd, and then Aerodactyl probably would have been in range of where we knocked him out. Either way, we pull out the victory. I don't know. See, if I don't know if he would have brought in Aerodactyl sooner, or if it wouldn't have. It just, either way, it was a good match. Really close match. Good game to Trevor. We will definitely be seeing him again in playoffs, most likely, but I will definitely have him on Chan for those webs this time. So thank you all for watching, guys. Make sure to hammer that like button down below if you did enjoy. Whew, I gotta go calm down because that match was too intense. So later, guys.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in a knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.